Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Home Eunice Plans, and I am back with another memory spread. For this week, I am still in spring. I'm slowly but surely getting caught up. I actually have so many Plan With Me's filmed. It's just editing them. It's like I love filming. I love laying stickers down. I love creating my spreads. It's just like truly my happy place. But when it comes time to actually editing, it is a task and a half because it used to be so easy. Like it used to be just like the gathering the stickers and everything was a big hassle. And now it's like we have date cover deco, which I love. I love date cover deco, but it's an extra thing to edit. It's like such a big deal. I think it doubles my editing time because laying down the base of the spread is such a journey. But I always love how the base of the spread turns out. Like this one I was so happy with. So first of all, the kit that I'm using for this week is actually the August 2021 kit from Sadiesstickers. I've said this before, but I'm trying to really use my stash this year. There were so many kits that I purchased for spring last year. And I mean, this is an August kit, but it screamed more spring to me. So like when I got it in the mail, I was like, this seems more springtime than summertime. So I held on to it with every intention of using it this year, and I was so glad that I did. Up at the date covers, I kept the floral pretty simple because I had these washi garland strips from Miss and Meow, and I just felt like that was all I needed to create this spread or this date cover deco, and I really loved how it turned out. I think I showed at the beginning, I pulled in, I've finally come to accept that I'm not going to get around to doing my monthlies from 2021. So I pulled in the deco sheet for the August 2021. I don't know, I may, who knows. I have all of the kits for 2021, and maybe once I get caught up and I'm feeling froggy, I'll go back and, truly memory plan. But I did pull in the August deco sheet from the monthly for 2021, and I love how it turned out because it had this little like floral car thing, and the way that I had the sidebar set up, it just kind of looked like this little girl here was strolling through a farmer's market. Like I showed it to my husband, he's like, I really like that. It looks like she's walking through like a festival or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. So I really like how the whole base of the spread turned out. I'm really enjoying how the bases of my spreads turn out. I will say this is one spread where I think I only pulled in like one, maybe two foiled boxes. I used so many just plain colored boxes in this spread and just added accents to it. And I was like, at the end of it, I looked at it and I did my little wiggle. I was like, almost none of my boxes are foiled. I was kind of impressed, but also on camera, it kind of looks like all the boxes I use kind of blended in. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like more foil in the spreads? Do you like this more like less foil? I mean, there's still a bunch of foil, let's be honest here. I pull in so many accents, it's insane, but leave it in the comments below. Starting off, I am just marking that I had a personal training session this morning, and I'm marking that with some boxes from the kit. Lots of florals. I pulled in multiple floral deco sheets. I had a deco sheet from Letters to Apollo. I had a deco sheet from the Sweet Planner. Obviously, multiple deco sheets from the kit itself. I had so many florals. The icon is from Crafts by Towie, and I pulled in a bunch of garland deco pieces from Sadiesstickers. I'm so glad she recently came back with a Bring Back the Favorites release because I had to purchase more. Jumping down, I marked that I had a gym session, so I pulled in a quarter box from the kit. So, that little corner garland is from the Pretty Pink Co. The icon is from White Deer Stationery. I cleaned my house on this day, so I pulled in some more florals from the kit, some dot banners and drops from the Giving Girl and Sadiesstickers, floral clusters from Sadiesstickers, and the icon is from Crafts by Towie. This day was like a giant house chore day, so like I marked that I cleaned the house and also did laundry. To mark doing laundry, I pulled in a midi box from Sadiesstickers. Those are like the OGs. She has like a bunch, I don't even know what colorway this is. I think it's springtime. but it matched this kit perfectly, so I loved it. And I pulled in that White Deer Stationery basket. And then I just marked that I watched. I was really into watching Scrubs. So I get in these phases of shows that I like watching on repeat, and they're never new. It's always like either The Office or Scrubs or How I Met Your Mother. It's like those are my comfort shows. Those are shows that I can turn on in the background and just play and like have it on autoplay and not care if I miss anything, because I've watched them so many times. I tried at one point to get into Friends, and I don't know, some people may come for me in the comments with this, but I couldn't bring myself to get into it. I don't know what it is. I can't. I'm such a creature of habit. I love The Office. Parks and Rec is another one. The Office, Parks and Recreation, Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother. Those are just shows that I can have on repeat. And then it's like, I'm such a child, I'll put on cartoons as well, like old 90s cartoons, like Hey Arnold, Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Doug. Like, I'm so glad I have Paramount Plus, because all of those OG shows are on there, and it makes me so stinking happy. Leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you like having on repeat as your... Avatar: The Last Airbender. Gotta add that one in there. I could watch that on repeat all the time. Anyways, leave it in the comments below. What are your favorite like creature comfort shows that you can just have on all the time and never get tired of? I would love to know. I'm always so curious to know like what people's, guilty pleasures, not guilty pleasures, but like what makes you happy, listen, if turning The Office on repeat and watching it from season 1 all the way to the end makes you happy, do it. Full send. Oh gosh. Okay, jumping over to Tuesday, I had a personal training session and a gym session marked that the exact same way as I marked it on Monday. Oh, I wanted to mark that I got a new skincare. I bought some new skincare on this day. So I am such a creature of like, I'm not going to say creature of habit. Oh gosh, how many times have I said that? But like I'm always so curious to try like new things, but I'm careful as well, because my skin has been so finicky over the years. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, okay, certain things that worked whenever I was like in my early 20s don't work anymore. So like I have to introduce things like slowly. It's so weird. So I spent like a good chunk of time like researching and picking out new skincare on this day, and it was just like really exciting to actually kind of like treat myself and, invest in my self-care. Anyways, I filmed a plan with me on this day. Ooh, good. Like I said, I've been filming so many plan with me's, guys. It's insane. I marked that with a box from the kit, some florals from the Sweet Planner, and Sadiesstickers. I pulled in a foiled floral from Honey Inked. The camera is from White Deer Stationery. I had a YouTube bench. Okay, so I did pull in a foiled box. That foiled box is from my newest addiction. The icon is from Cross by Towie. And then I capped off the night by listening to my Office Ladies podcast. It is my I just went on a tangent about how much I love The Office. And then I talk about this every week. The Office Ladies podcast is, if you like podcasts and you like The Office, it's a podcast with Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fisher, who played Pam and Angela from The Office, and they became best friends on set. And they are rewatching The Office and breaking it down, talking about like behind the scenes stuff and everything that went down. And it's so much fun to kind of like listen to their stories. I really want to get their book. They wrote a book about it called Office BFFs, and it's I so want it. But yeah, that's how I finished off Tuesday. And oh gosh, okay, so Wednesday was rough. So I mentioned in the Plan With Me before, or maybe a couple Plan With Me's back, that my husband's grandfather was sick, and we were visiting him quite a lot, and I didn't really want to talk about it, but he passed away on this day, and it was a very heavy day. And I got this trick to mark like things like this from Rachel, actually, because I was watching one of her monthly highlights, and she marked her grandmother being in the hospital with this flower bouquet from White Deer Stationery. And I was like scratching my head for the longest time thinking, how am I going to mark this? Because it's like, it's something that obviously you're never going to forget, but you don't want to mark it. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I wanted to mark it in not a special way, because I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm using the trick from Rachel, and I agree with her that that flower bouquet is like the best way to mark things of that nature, someone being in the hospital or, you know, something like that happening. So Rachel, thank you. I don't know if you're listening, but thank you. I marked that we went over to my in-laws' house, my grandparents' in-laws, to just be with Shane's grandmother and just, you know, be there for her, because it was a day. We made dinner for her, and we just hung out with her all day. It's kind of crazy in those moments, because it's like I said, we knew he was sick and we knew we didn't have long with him, but it's never easy. It doesn't make it any easier. If you lose someone, even if you know that it's coming or not, it doesn't make the time that they go easy. It just doesn't, especially because he was such a great person and such a light. And if I talk about it too much, I will cry, so I'm going to move on. I'm marking that I did go to the gym on this day because I needed it to clear my head. Some people might think, oh my gosh, how insensitive. I don't know, maybe not, but sometimes you just need to do something for you in order to help you move on with sad experiences. So I went to the gym, and then I turned the book, so I can't see what I did on that day. But yeah, so jumping over to Thursday, I am marking that I had another personal training session on this day, and I'm marking it to let me know in the comment. This is like a total run through, and this voiceover may just be a hot mess, but I'm trying my level best to like not re-record voiceovers, because that's one of the things that takes me so long. I will take a long time to edit a plan with me, and then it takes me even longer because I have to do the voiceover. So I'm trying really hard to just do voiceovers in one take. So I find that I ramble, so if I ramble, I'm really sorry. But let me know, is like talking about things like this in your planner, like, you know, a family member being sick or something. I try to hold off on it as long as I can, but it's like, you know, I film these spreads, and obviously there are things in my life that stay personal, but some things, you know, I write about and you see, and it's like, okay, I gotta mention it. But like, I don't know. What's everyone's stance on writing things like that down for the world to see? Like, you know, maybe I should have waited until I filmed it to mark that. But it's kind of like there's certain things that unfortunately, death is a part of life. So when it happens and it's significant enough to write down, you got to talk about it. I don't know. Let's make that a discussion. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on writing things like that in your planner and whatnot? You know, obviously there's a lot of things that we're allowed to keep personal. We get to pick and choose what we actually like post in our videos, but I would love to know. Okay, I went to the gym. I marked that we took Shane's grandmother out on this day. She had a whole bunch of family in town, obviously, but we wanted to take her out to lunch and everything. We've tried really hard to remind her, hey, look, we're here for you. We've got you, because she's truly one of the like best ladies. I've known her since I was 16 years old. And she's like just been my grandmother for so long, and she's like such a saintly woman. Just love her to death. So we wanted to let her know, hey, we're here. It's okay. I marked that we went shopping on this day. I marked that with a grocery bag from White Deer Stationery. I pulled in so many garlands and florals from Sadiesstickers. I really wanted this spread to just scream flowers, boom, spring, like purple and pinks and greens and corals and blues and all kinds of stuff like that. And I don't know, I feel like I achieved it. Also, these like layered garlands that Alicia came out with, chef's kiss, just absolutely wonderful. I can't wait till the ones that I ordered like from the Bring Back the Favorites comes back in. I edited a plan with me, and I marked that with a midi box from Sadiesstickers, some florals, and then the icon is from Cross by Towie. And I got to use this icon that my mom made for me. I've said it before, but like I've been struggling to find an icon that's perfect enough to mark going on scooter rides with my dad. Again, this is something I've talked about before. We have electric scooters. My dad loves to go riding around the neighborhood together. It's something that we do as a bonding experience, because my dad, he's just a giant, he's a kid. He's a kid at heart. He loves to do fun stuff like that. And it's something that we enjoy to do, especially when it's warm outside. I mean, it's like blazing hot right now, so we're not doing it as much anymore. But It's something that he enjoys doing. So I've been going on lots of scooter rides with my dad and my mom. Just like with the airbrush icon, she made me a scooter icon so I can properly mark going on scooter rides with my dad. Mom, I know you're listening. Thank you. You're the best, and I don't deserve you. Okay, so that wraps up Thursday. Jumping over to Friday, I'm marking another personal training session. So this was a makeup personal training session because obviously I canceled the session that we were supposed to have on Wednesday due to Shane's grandfather passing. So I'm marking that the exact same way. I think this is another topic I've talked about, but it's like something I'm trying to find other things to talk about in my spreads, like to mark down for highlights, because I get so repetitive. Like, guys, I do the exact same thing every week. I work, I go to the gym, I train clients, I do balloon events. So it's like I don't really lead that much of an exciting life, but I enjoy making these like, average everyday tasks that I do pretty. So I'm sorry if it's boring and repetitive, but at least I'm trying to keep it spicy, right? At least I can make it look pretty. Okay, so I went, after my personal training session, I think I came home and took a nap, and then I think that said that I got ready because, I think I had an event on this. I don't have my planner with me, so I'm like just waiting to mark. Yes, I had an airbrush event. I'm keeping that in here. I could get up and go get my planner, but that would have me to cause to like press pause, and we're not going to do that. So I marked getting ready using a perfume bottle from Crafts by Towie. I love that. I feel like it's just a different way to mark getting ready. Plus, it gives me an excuse to use those adorable perfume bottles. I had an airbrush event, so I pulled in a decorative fancy box from the add-on that came with the kit, some more florals, another one of the hanging layered garlands from Sadiesstickers, and then I got to pull in that icon that my mom made for me. Pulled in some dots and foiled florals from Honey Inked and Sadiesstickers, and I didn't realize how purple that was. That I pulled in a ton of purple for that. So after my event, I came home and my husband and my best friend, who we do a lot of it's her company that we work for. It's her airbrush company, but she's like one of our best friends. She and my husband had an event together, and their event got canceled. So they basically came home, they picked up some fried rice and some sushi, and we had like a whole movie day. We ate sushi and fried rice, and we watched Tom Segura, and it was just such a good time. So I was able to use that little rice bowl from White Deer Stationery. I thought I had the sushi icon, but I guess I didn't. I mean, luckily we had fried rice as well, but I missed opportunity because I thought I had the sushi roll icon from White Deer Stationery, but oh well. And then to mark Tom Segura, I pulled in that TV console icon from Crafts by Towie, and in the center I put in a foiled floral from Honey Inked. Okay, so jumping over to Saturday, I am marking that we woke up really early, and I really like the way I marked that because I pulled in another one of the fancy boxes from the add-on, layered it with some florals from the kit. The icon is from Crafts by Towie, and I pulled in some more dot clusters from Sadiesstickers as well. And then I pulled in some extra long dotted garlands. That was it came out with the little layered corner garlands from Sadiesstickers. I'm telling you, every dotted thing that she came out with, every dotted garland, Alicia, please make it permanent. I swear, people will buy them. I'm marking that I had another airbrush event on this day, so I pulled in one of the notched quarter boxes from the kit, layered it with some florals and some foiled florals from Honey Inked. Used another one of those airbrush icons from my mom. At this rate, Mom, you're gonna have to make me like 10 sheets of those because I promise I will blow through that. I marked that me and my husband went to the mall. There's this place that he really likes to eat. It's called, it's like a Korean barbecue place, and it's one of his favorites, and you can only get it at the food court at the mall. And since we were at an event together and we were down in that area, we went and we picked it up and ate there at the food court. So to mark that, I pulled in the scalloped little hexagon box, layered it with some florals from Letters to Apollo, pulled in some foiled floral clusters from Sadiesstickers and Honey Inked, and then the icon is from Crafts by Towie. Jumping down, I pulled in I don't really usually use like the labels from the kit unless I can layer it with a foiled box, which I pulled in another foiled box here. I think this is only the second foiled box that I added to this spread. I told you guys I didn't add that many foiled boxes in this spread, and it's funny because looking at the spread afterwards, I was just like, something doesn't look right, and it's because I didn't have an abundance of foiled boxes. I still don't know how I feel about it. I think it's pretty, but I'm not sure how I feel about this spread. I marked that I did my nails on this day, so I used an icon from White Deer Stationery, and then I planned out my dailies in my mini functional planner. That functional planner, I am in that thing every single day. Like, I may be behind in my memory planner, but my functional planner, she's popping. She is full. She comes with me. She is both cute and a hot mess all at the same time because I love to use stickers, because if I don't use stickers, if I don't make it look appealing, I'm not going to pick it up. But she's also full to the brim of just scribbles and whatnot. So I plan in her every day. Jumping over to Sunday, I marked that I went to church using the scallop circle box from scallop circle frame. Scallop circle. The little circle that came with the add-on. The church icon is from Crafts by Towie. Obviously pulled in some more florals. This spread, so the quote box says maybe she's a wildflower, so that was my intention. I just wanted to make it look like there were wildflowers just popping out of everywhere, and I hope I achieved that in the most classy way possible. I marked that we went over to Shane's grandmother's house. We spent a lot of time over at her house, obviously, over the course of the next few days and weeks and everything after the events that happened. I marked that with a midi box from Sadiesstickers, some florals, and then the house icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I went online shopping happy on this day, and I ordered myself a bunch of new clothes. I hadn't ordered clothes in forever. Most of the online ordering that I've been doing has been stickers, and I'm like, Jen, maybe you should get some clothes. And I went oh gosh, it was insane. But I'm sad. All of the stuff that I got, I was really happy with. So, and again, I had treat yourself. Don't feel bad. I marked that with a credit card icon from Crafts by Towie. I went over to my parents' house on this day, had a YouTube binge. Oh yeah, we had dinner over at my parents' house, so I marked that, and I actually pulled in the dinner icon from the kit, had a YouTube binge, the icon is from Crafts by Towie, and then I marked that I cooked dinner. It must have been some meal prepping for the next day, and to mark that, I pulled in the little cutting board from White Deer Stationery. These are the leftovers I have from the kit, along with a Viv Wiggle. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. I hope everybody is staying safe and well. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!